To see this set.
Yeah, this match has upset potential.
For sure.
I think because the matchup, although don't know how much he knows about Pikachu, Ryobeat, but if there's characters that have beaten Axe,
Peach is definitely one of them.
Peach and Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
When you've considered the other player to be worse than Axe.
I feel like he's better against Peach, but Peach is potentially like just a bad matchup as well.
Yeah. And Ryobeat.
One interesting thing that I noticed is that like, so if you compare like the two Peaches now, right, like that aren't Armada.
Triff and.
I would say Laud and Ryobeat play a little bit similar, where they both do a lot of like low floats. They don't approach much. Whereas Triff is more like, he will go more aggressive. He'll do more dash attacks, and like dash attacks look really fucking silly when they get shielded, but like if you don't throw them out, it's so easy to camp Peach. Like it's so easy to play neutral.
You have to challenge it.
And dash attack's like a really good anti-dash dashing tool. It's just terrible in shield.
Yeah.
Because the hitbox beats everything, and then it stays out there forever. Even the weak hit usually leads to advantage.
Yeah.
But so it'll be interesting to see, because I feel like against Pikachu, you want that like restraint, like I'm just gonna stay back, whatever you do. And it's interesting to see too, since Ryobeat beat Wistrobe, I feel like the matchup is kind of like an easy Falcon in some ways. The short hop length is very similar. Pikachu can kind of run away with it and overwhelm Peach, but outside of that, if Peach stays very solid, CCs, like stays back, it can be really hard for Pikachu to get anything started. Especially at low percent, since Pikachu really struggles with like anti-CC, especially against Peach.
Yeah. Does Pikachu and Captain Falcon really have about the same short hop length?
Yeah.
Side to side?
Yeah, like horizontally.
Their approaches are very similar.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I mean that's always been Pikachu's advantage in matchups like these, is just crossing up.
The
your
one thing
shields.
is that Pikachu arguably has a better short up aerials. His nair lasts the entire way. If Falcon had like a Fox nair, he'd be broken.
Ooh, he'd be nuts.
But then again, Pikachu doesn't have like a knee or stomp to break CC, so that's the trade-off. So you see Axe do is early percent, he'll look for like Ryobeat to get a little bit closer mid-stage maybe. We'll do nairs that like just super overshoot, so he hit him in the beginning of it, and so he goes so far away that it's harder to CC.
Lands way past,
And then he'll also look for short up uppers if Peach floats too high. But I don't think Ryobeat should be floating too much high, so we'll see.
I feel like Ryobeat, one thing I've seen him incorporate a lot is a lot of power shield down smash and stuff. Ryobeat, I've seen him do like a lot of power shield down smash. I feel like that, like we just saw him patch right there. I think we might see.
I like the Thunder Jolt usage. It's 10%, but it really, really matters for Pikachu.
10%'s a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it did that much.
I honestly do feel like Ryobeat is actually very aggressive.
He is.
As a Peach player. Super technical, too. I would expect him to be going in a lot.
Yeah, we'll see. It is kind of like, a lot of people defend too much against Pikachu, because Pikachu's one of Pikachu's biggest problem is light, so can't CC too much, and bad shield. So both of those things do kind of like, it's kind of hard to run in on Pikachu because Pikachu is so fast, but once you are in, you can definitely scramble with Pikachu. Especially if you're a character that can't get gimped by Pikachu. Alright? Gets the wrong hitbox. Really hard in the hourglass.
But it looks like Ryobeat is mostly just back air spacing on
Center
Pikachu.
stage, back air walling out.
I feel like Pikachu would almost have the advantage in that way, just because he's just faster on the ground. But we'll see.
Dude, I could not see Stitches.
No?
It's like my least favorite thing. Yeah,
I'm really impressed you called that so quickly.
Oh! I was looking at it, I was like, is that
he got the Stitch.
His throw is terrible, right? I feel like it is.
It's good.
It might be bad,
it's
but
good shield
like,
pressure, though.
What even
happened?
What? So bad.
He threw it through him.
Was that his throw, or is that just he was just too close? Did that
I think it was
happen
just too close. I think it was too close. It should have like
I don't know if that
jumped from the edge and threw it.
Nice first stock there.
Gets the first stock. I'm surprised it's hard in Dreamland.
Yeah.
I feel like this should be hard, but I guess Pikachu has a really good recovery, so it can maybe be hard. But I feel like Peach is actually one of the characters that can edge guard. Yeah, like that, but a little bit earlier.
Nice.
Oh, he tried to go for the flip off.
Yeah, he tried to edge cancel there.
Keeping it close. A few mess-ups from Max there at the end. Good on Ryobeat.
Yeah, Pikachu really struggles to get anything going at 0.
Oh, nice CC down tilt.
What does he do to rack up percentage at this rate? Because he
Thunder
doesn't
Jolt, down smash to juggle, and grabs, I guess.
Upper out of shield.
Overshoot nair.
Yeah, he's got to do a lot of safe overshoots. Is his goal? Yeah, I see that.
Ooh.
And then
There's
the
death
fact
there.
that it takes Pikachu so long to rack up damage is what makes it
Yeah,
so worse.
exactly. That's the big problem.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not only that Pikachu has bad options at 0. Pikachu
like,
doesn't
takes
have
a
really
bit-
high
it's
damage.
hard.
He does
options.
low damage. Low damage character.
Hard to get her.
Outside of combos, of course.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Pikachu kills very early. Up smash will definitely kill at like 100, even on this stage. Ooh, dash attack.
Hearing Toast laugh in the background.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
super laughing.
Pierces through everything.
That combo?
Wow.
It seems like he's hit it twice now. Maybe
Oh,
he
he
hit an arrow.
drifted right into that.
Have you ever seen someone edge guard with that?
I feel like Ryobeat could just air dodge on reaction.
I guess that does work.
Wow.
Right,
Grim,
down
he's
throw
back
and
at
air.
that,
Apparently,
yeah.
it's a kill confirm.
Down throw nair. We're learning.
Got 2% from that fair. Jesus Christ.
He had to risk everything.
Yeah, he just risked so much.
Oh, the catch
Nice.
is good.
I actually appreciate how good Axe is. Just playing this damn character. So
He's incredible.
yeah, all the overshoots. There
Wow,
you
and
go.
he gets the crouch cancel, but
Overshoots,
there's,
shield pokes.
yeah, there's no punish on that.
Yeah. But he's got him at that %, so that's good. He did his job. Took a hell of a lot of work and a hell of a lot of risk.
Yep. That's not a good trade for Ryobeat there.
Ooh, nice nair. Not enough though. Yeah, Dreamlight's actually working out really well for Axe.
Yeah.
It's not struggled too much with killing. It's definitely like barely survived a bunch of nairs and back airs.
Some like Battlefield, he'd be dead.
Yeah, again.
This one too.
Do we have an edge guard?
I think you need to throw the turnip to clank with the Thunder Jolts, and then...
Okay, maybe it doesn't
Yeah.
combo. Doesn't he just try the same thing?
Yeah, I just up or
That
down.
time.
Did he go for up smash or nair?
Oh, you can probably up smash
I think
that.
you-
Yeah.
That might be the mix-up. So jump,
pretty sure
you
he
get
jumped.
lose to nair,
think he
and up air to
jumped.
lose to up smash.
Because he did an up air to beat it out.
I see,
think
yeah.
He up aired and up smash.
Alright, so Axe has built up a pretty big lead.
Ooh.
that was sick. Got a DI out.
Officially out of crouch cancel.
You guys ever notice that Pikachu is the same color as cheese?
Does it make you does it make you hungry watching Pikachu?
No, it
Makes me
it makes
feel-
him mad.
Makes me feel
Never
some kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pikachu is... I mean, Axe is an amazing player, but Pikachu has a lot of cheese.
Yeah. Every time I just see those rapid jabs, I'm just like,
Ugh.
come on.
I mean, Pikachu's like... I would say Pikachu's boneless fox. It's just fox,
Yeah.
but it's like safety. Like, you can't
Honestly,
get
yeah,
screwed up
honestly,
with the bones.
Great
It's like,
Kirkland signature
Oh.
fox. Great value fox.
you can never really, you know, get gimped as Pikachu,
Yeah.
but you also don't have the same kill power. And instead of having like up air to kill with, you only have an up smash, but the up smash is stronger. It's really interesting. Pikachu's definitely a lot worse offensively, but once you start factoring in that Pikachu doesn't die in one hit and can't get tech shift easily, like that's when Pikachu's strengths come in. And Axe takes it with a solid 2-stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like, for a matchup like this, that's dumb.
That's a big lead,
yeah,
right?
That's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
It's like a good 3-stock in a
Yeah.
spacey matchup.
I definitely don't remember Armada getting down through an air.
no.
Just
it
saying.
might be a new thing, or it might be just like.
What if
just
Armada
a-
never got grabbed? You ever think about that?
Getting grabbed is kind of.
That's
I mean, getting grabbed to
actually
Pikachu is
genius.
not as easy as it looks. He's
So-
just like the worst grabbers in the game.
I would have liked it if Ryobeat took it to a smaller stage. I don't know if he recognized the advantage that Axe had by living so many of those
Yeah.
KOs that would have happened on other stages. Would there have necessarily been a problem with him going to something like...
I think Yoshi's.
I think Yoshi's
Yoshi's?
I think
Yeah.
Yoshi's would have been the right pick.
But I
But
think maybe he's just thinking, oh, you know, Pikachu kills early, I gotta stay away from a stage like that. But it's happening here.
that
like,
that
the
does
up smash
not
gonna-
combo. I do not believe that
Yeah.
combo.
At that percent, it might. At 80?
Maybe on DIN, yeah.
Because he DI'd in.
There's definitely something. There's some cheese in the air.
I think so
Smell a
too.
little
I think
funky
so
right
too.
now.
This is all legit.
This is the advantage you have as the sole Pikachu main. No
Yeah,
one knows.
for sure.
No one knows. And like, you know, we know some things about Pikachu. We know he's gonna nair, but
That's all I know.
habits,
I'm
Axe
gonna-
has
I'm
all
gonna-
the secrets.
I'm not gonna call it cheese.
Yeah,
What?
me, I'm
gonna-
with you.
Down
I'm
throw,
not gonna call it
down throw
cheese.
up
It's not
smash?
Yeah. Huh?
Down throw up smash or Pikachu in general?
Pikachu in general.
Okay.
Really?
Or Axe in general, too.
No, I don't think Axe is
He's
cheese.
been, he's been playing too long to still have cheese going.
I agree.
What? Isn't that no cheese
You
here?
mix
Yeah.
cheese in.
He's
It's
been
not.
playing
He's not
since he
fully
was
made
5
of
and
cheese.
he's
Yeah.
still cheese
Yeah,
every
yeah.
day
Put
of
some
his
cheese
life.
on his salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is
There's
it cheese?
no one's saying
I
that
got
there's
cheese
no-
on my salad.
To me, the definition of cheese is
Like a quesadilla.
It only works if you don't know about it. But I think enough people know about Axe and what he's doing.
We just didn't know. We
So
just
it's-
came through
it's-
down through off
it's
smash that none of us
icing.
have ever seen before. What do you mean? We all know. This game is way too deep.
You could
Yeah.
you could have known.
It's icing and cake, right? You can't have only icing. You need some cake. Like only icing is gross. But you
But if
can't
that's the
have
case,
just a big
Well, if
slab
the
of
icing
cake.
is cheese, then they
If
would
that's
be
the
really
case,
gross.
everybody's got a little cheese. So why are we acting like Axe is the only one? Everyone's got a
Well,
little
we're
cheese.
not
Yeah.
acting like
We're not
we're
like
one.
the only
We're just realistic with the fact that a character that no one plays will have more opportunities to cheese than someone that everyone knows how to fight
Yeah.
against.
By the way, this game is brutal.
Yeah. He almost got double thundered.
Oh,
You need a little bit of icing.
yeah.
You need a little bit of cheese.
You definitely need to throw in some unexpected stuff. I mean, even when you know, like, you can still go for the back throw gimp and you just like YOLO stuff. But I think Pikachu is unique in the fact that has some cheesy stuff and is also very, very fast. So it can be really hard to like, oh, he hit me with this. Well, next time I'm gonna DI the down throw. But the down throw is so fast, there's so much happening, that it's harder to adapt.
Dadas.
He nared. Oh, that was almost sick.
He's gonna live
He's
this.
still gonna.
Okay, never mind.
Did his darndest.
Yeah, this is definitely not working out. I feel like the low ceiling just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see you
I
actually
don't
succeed.
agree with
Changes it
FD because FD horizontally has pretty decent ceilings, but vertically it's very, very like low. It's actually lower than Pokemon Stadium.
Oh,
I think it's
I'll
lower
see
than Pokemon
Scratch.
Stadium. If I remember the like upper percentage correctly on Puff. But it's definitely not like the stage I would pick here.
Oh.
My goodness. Did that actually combo Thunder Jolt
looked like
up
it
smash?
did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was right on his face.
I've been hit by that before, yeah.
Ouch.
I feel like Ryobeat he's floating too high and he's not comfortable in shield. He needs to be comfortable just shielding in air and like he might not
he's
get a
still
punish,
sticking to the
but
big stage.
But
Actually,
that's like,
Greenland,
yeah, you're right that there's defensive stuff he could do better, but I haven't seen him
Yeah.
find clean hits in neutral, so I
Yeah.
don't know
That's what
what
it's
he
looking
can.
like to me.
What can he do besides just floating back air at different heights? Like, is there forward airs that he's missing out on,
I personally think he just needs to like
or more
he needs to
like
whiff punish the nairs a little bit better. He needs to represent CC
Yeah.
definitely more at
Oh
low
yeah.
sense.
Oh yeah. He
Yeah,
needs-
we haven't seen any.
he
We saw like
hasn't
one
tried.
CC down tilt,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
But it's kind of just classic. Axe has better movement in this matchup. It's just mixing him
Yeah,
up
and I
straight
feel
up
like
in
yeah,
neutral.
The good movement is making Ryobeat want to like keep up, while he should just be remaining still.
Yeah, he could be a little defensive. I mean,
I
if
think-
he's picking a stage where it benefits him, he should be.
And like,
utilizing it.
Is that a thing that you notice with a lot of players? I feel like, you know, if somebody's moving fast, the other player kind of just wants to match their speed,
I
but it's
think
like not the.
that's the thing with Ryobeat in particular. I think he takes pride in his like peach movement. So if he
Yeah.
sees someone like Axe,
yeah,
like,
Armada took no pride. He did
no,
double jump
yeah,
cancel
he's just
once
gonna
in
wall
his
you
life.
out. Yeah,
Yeah, he's just I take pride in my shield and my down
It's
smash.
the hubris.
it is. That is some hubris. Yeah,
I take pride in my shield.
classic example, Hugo.
I mean,
I'm kinda-
Armada's
you don't want
shield
any
game
of
was
that in
like
your game.
No.
what set him apart from so many people.
He did have
It
good
won him
length.
so many clutch moments because in clutch, shield is so important. People were just like, oh, I need an up smash, bro. Please let me end this.
Please.
And Armada's like, all right, I'll end this for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think players oftentimes don't think about how they have to, at the very least, offer the threat of something in order for people to respect you. Like, if he could throw in, like, one CC down smash, for the rest of the match, Axe will respect it, and he might play differently because of it.
Yeah.
But it at least gives you some info to know that he won't approach a certain way. Like, you've already, like, scared him out of that option.
Yeah.
I feel like this match is lost when Ryobeat ever gets stuck in his shield and is ever letting Axe just run all over him like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
He
like-
has to win with the movement before that even happens.
Like, he's clearly not comfortable enough out of shield. Because if Pikachu nairs you and crosses you up, you're plus. Like, Pikachu still has to like go quite a bit and then
Yeah.
land.
Right.
And Ryobeat just held shield until he got another nair out,
Yeah.
which is like, yeah, he's just not like very comfortable at moving out of shield.
How would you say he would challenge, like, let's say he gets crossed up with an air on shield, like,
The
float
basic
out
one,
back here?
The basic one is either like grounded level float back here, or double jump land, dash attack, or way dash the other way, so that when the next dare comes,
Right,
you won't
you're
be
in a good
crossing up the
spot.
shield anymore. You
Right.
will be right in front of it, and
Right,
you can
right,
grab or nair out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that was so sick.
But Axe is doing a really good job just mauling him.
Yeah.
Like, he's not letting
Oh,
him
he's on
figure the
ledge.
matchup out.
And these are all things Ryobeat's probably not thinking about because he's probably overwhelmed with so many new things he's got to worry about with
Yeah.
Pikachu and Axe
Nice CC down smash.
in
Yeah.
his face. Yeah. So he's just
Yeah, he's just
taking so
Getting
much
too
so
damage
much brain
coming
power
in.
being applied to other things that he's just not thinking about.
There's not one key part of his game plan that's sticking out to me, which is a problem. I feel like
Yeah.
it just feels kind of nebulous.
Yeah, like there isn't much of a game plan.
Yeah.
Just kind of see what happens.
Try to hit him.
I think
Sometimes
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
game plan. He's
Yeah.
what it looks like right now.
Just
Try to
whack
hit
it.
the rat.
Please.
Try to hit the rat.
He's thinking right now. I got.
Oh.
Try to
shit.
hit this rat. That's it.
Damn.
he just
Yeah.
he
Good
just threw
stuff.
it out there. He
Yeah.
Ryobeat's thinking,
Yeah.
I need to find some Pikachus on net play after this.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to
I mean,
Tyler
even
Swift.
if you find one, how likely are you to find a
Tyler
Pikachu
Swift?
that
Yeah.
knows the Peach matchup?
The Pikachu I net play. He's
Like
he's
not
in Maryland
even
right
as
now.
well as Axe. Like,
Yeah.
how well do you think the average Pikachu does against the average Peach? Like, really bad, I think. Axe, I think something you saw that he got CC down smash, but he just teched it and then started nairing it right away. And I feel like Ryobeat maybe expected him to give space after he got hit by one.
Yeah.
But Axe is like comfortable with like,
Right.
I have a lead. I can get hit and I can just keep going because you don't get a sear to death like you can, if you get hit by CC down smash with Falcon, Fox, Falco, for example.
Right.
Pikachu, there's no threat of really dying from a down smash. It's just damage.
Yeah.
So Axe used
rough.
that fact really, really well and just kept running at him and didn't let him breathe at all.
It's our third 3-0.
Oh man.
Quick games, Bobby.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were saying we
We were calling all kinds of upset
yeah.
potential and
Yeah, upset
What's
potential
what's
everywhere.
Axe in his pool? Is he in our pool?
He's
Third,
in our pool,
third,
yeah.
I think.
It's you, me, then X, I think.
damn.
I think
Yeah,
it's
actually
you.
did not expect
And then
triple
left.
3-0.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wizzy's also in our pool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wizzy's next up against
Was he 4th seed?
Yeah.
Bobby Big Balls.
Oh, shit.
coming up.
What is that, Hugo? Wizzy
Wizzy
and Bobby
versus-
Big Balls?
Yes.
That I'm excited for that one.
BBB.
Yeah.
This is interesting. How good is Bobby against Falcon?
Not good.
I don't. Not good.
But
Straight
I'm
up.
still excited.
Straight up, just not good.
We don't have many Falcons in MDVA, but
Wizzy hasn't
that's
been
fair.
looking too hard
But with
recently.
his style,
He
do you think it might work out?
I think his style does play.
Well in this matchup.
Yeah, but I'm a BBBB. I'm a Bobby Big Balls believer. So
Me too.
I'm excited to see this.
Couple
Yeah, I feel
replays
like-
here of our set.
It's going to be hard. If I had to make a prediction, I will say that Bobby's going to get momentum, and then he's going to keep going too hard,
Yeah. He's
like
gonna-
get a little bit ahead of himself, and then eventually Wizrobe with his mechanical play will just like edge out in the long run.
I think that's a key thing he needs to fix. Like, hopefully he'll understand that after playing a lot of people at Summit. is
Yeah, it's
that-
like
Yeah, that
when you
he-
play bad people and they lose the first two stocks, they just give up, or they like noticeably lose momentum. Whereas top players, we're so used to getting seared to death at this point. It's like I lost the first. Well, I'm still.
Yeah.
I still
That's
win
just
with
the
a
game.
three-stock.
Yeah.
That's melee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in melee, sometimes you get seared to death, and sometimes you can't get a single hit. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the bad players often take that and be like, I'm bad. I can't do anything.
Right.
And the top players, they're like, got hit by this before. I'm gonna do it right back to him.
Do the
Right.
exact same thing
Yeah.
back.
So we're going to go to a quick break, and then we're going to check out Wizrobe versus Bobby Big Balls. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Melee at Smash Summit 9.